Yes, apparently I am. Anyway, let me see on my phone because I don't believe it actually. Just, yeah, listen to that music while I'm deciding if I'm actually live or not. Yep, I'm live. Okay. Now I can't stop that music in the background. What the hell? Thank you. Hello. Let me get organized, shall I? Yep. Recording live in Australia. Secret location, 4:40 p.m. Saturday, Easter weekend. Get on it. If you can hear this music, you will love it. Yes, you might have figured out by now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so there's that. No, just breathe. Listen to the calmness of my voice. That's right. Yes, I'm looking at my phone while doing a podcast. Get over it. Well, hello and welcome to my podcast, The Tequila Hour. My name's Amanda, your host, and guess what? Doing a surprise podcast on a Saturday, on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in a secret location in Australia, New South Wales. It has been a beautiful, glorious, sunny day. It's an Easter long weekend. I have some beautiful makeup on my face. And, mate, I'm living my best life. And right now, I just thought I'd come online and say, hey, ow. That's not what I meant to say. What I thought is I would just do a random podcast because I can, because I am the creator, CEO, you may say, of the Tequila Hour, and I can do the fuck what I want. So get on board. If you're not interested, jump overboard. If you are listening to this via your favorite streaming platform, may that be Spotify, which is my favorite streaming platform, hello and welcome. You are listening to this via audio, obviously. Duh. But if you are one of the lucky ones who happen to catch my quick Instagram live post, you would now be seeing me live via YouTube in my glorious form. No, now I digress. Anyway, thought I would just do a quick podcast because there is something that has not caught my attention, but something I want to talk about this afternoon, and it's really pissed me off actually. And guess what? I'm going to share it with you, my faithful listeners. And if you have anything that you would like to comment about this particular subject, if you're interested in this subject, or if by chance you're interested, fancy. If you're interested in talking about something else, mate, hit me up Insta. Hit me up Insta. No, don't hit me up Instagram. You can email me anytime via info@thetequilahour.com.au. You can also, if you listen to my podcast via your favorite platforms such as Spotify, as an example, you can actually respond or reply to me if there's something you want to talk about. So, yeah, don't be shy. I don't bite hard. That's trippy. No, you can contact me anytime, and I really encourage you to do that because, I can do this podcast every single week and I can blabber on about everything I want to talk about. Why I did this podcast is because I wanted to talk about things that I'm passionate about and I wanted to create a community around that. Now, yes, am I in part of a community? Apparently, allegedly. But, if you are someone who gives a fuck and, you are feeling what I'm putting down, then I'd love to hear from you. And that also includes taking the time to contact me to be a part of the Tequila Hour. Okay, so get on board. And let's do some housekeeping. Number one, on my face. On my face today. If you, like I said, oh, sorry, that was very loud and it was quite, like, I don't know, a lot of people. I know, it's exciting. If you are one of the lucky people who happen to catch the fact that I'm suddenly going live on YouTube, I'm going to hold it up here. I am wearing, and I'm just going to hold this palette up because it's bloody, it's fucking amazing. That's all I can say. It is Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork Volume 4 Transcendence Palette, illuminating eye and face pigments. Pigments illuminateurs per les yeux et le visage. Suddenly I'm French. Oui, croissant. This, if you are watching this live via YouTube, this palette, now you can see me in my, oh shit. Oh, I'm giving away my secret location. No. If you see this and watching the live right now via YouTube, you will see this fucking phenomenal palette by Danessa Myricks. I have it on my eyes today. The color I have on primarily on my eyes today is called Awakening. And trust me, I'm awakened. It's beautiful. And I should wear this palette more. If you are interested, get it. All I can say is get it. Get some on your face because it's beautiful. Also, if you want to talk, because I'm all about the makeup and, I can just crap on about makeup all day if you wanted to hear that. The podcast isn't about makeup, the podcast today. But I also have, and I've left it over there so I can't reach it and, whatever.
If you would like to leave a message, press 1.
That's not probably the button I wanted to press. No.
Your password is incorrect.
No.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
No, none of them. What I'm trying to say to you is I left my YSL red lipstick over there, and that doesn't matter because, again, if you're one of the beautiful people who happen to watch this live via YouTube, you will see that I have a beautiful red lipstick on my lips, and lucky you. Anywho, let's get into the subject of the day. I'm going to have a quick sip of my drink. Oh, I just realized in my haste, guess what? I actually have the beautiful lipstick in front of me. I can't read it because I'm blind. Even though I have glasses on, it's dark in my room. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's not actually, it's in the afternoon, all right. I can't speak. But all I can say is this is YSL. If you're watching this via YouTube, you will see what I'm holding up. I think it was a special edition, maybe for Valentine's Day. I could be wrong. A bit of, you know, ASMR. Yeah. Oh, I've got to do that one day. Can you hear that? No, you can't. You can't hear that, but if you're watching this live, you will see that I'm holding this beautiful. Oh yes, I'll hold it up like the whatever past YouTuber that used to be. YSL. It is a glorious shade of red. I don't know what it's called. I'll probably leave it in my comments perhaps or pin it, whatever you do, whatever. Who cares? I care because I'm going to say to you right now, if you are someone who loves makeup, like myself, and you also love or have I don't know, affection or I was gonna what's the other word? I was affliction? It's not the word I'm trying to look at or sound like or what I'm trying to say. But if you love lipstick like I do, because luckily I'm one of those lucky bitches that have nice lips. And no, I don't use filler. That I highly recommend YSL, by the way, if you want something that's beautiful. Color payoff, the colors. Look, what? Yeah. No, I won't get distracted by talking about YSL. Just get some, okay? Let's get back to the topic of discussion today. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know what's happening, but if you are one of the people who happen to be watching this, or if you are watching this live, say hi. Guess what? Don't think anyone is. I'm pretty sure if I'm to go into my YouTube right now as I'm talking, I am pretty confident to say that no one is watching this right now, which is a shame. You should be, but anyway. Oh, no one is watching. That's okay. If you happen to watch this on the replay, then please do, because I'd love you to comment on my topic of discussion today, which is dun dun dun. I'm holding out for dramatic effect. No, I'm talking about being verified on Instagram. Okay, I'm just going to spit it out. You may or may not be living in the dark. If you are someone who is on an Instagram and Facebook, you would have noted that recently Meta, which is, I don't know, the flagship, the owner of Instagram and Facebook, basically came out with this verified badge. So you could, as someone who was on Facebook or Instagram, because they're one and the same, they're not the same, but they're basically connected via Meta. Okay. You could verify your account. What does that mean? And why would you care? And why I'm talking about this today is I'm going to say to you is I actually put in what do you call it? It's not even an application. That's bidding stream, but I put in a request to be verified. So what that means, just in quick terminology, is on your Instagram, because, for me, Instagram's a platform where I, upload the occasional picture or upload stuff that I'm interested in or forward stories that I'm interested in or, funny shit that I like. But it's also a platform for me to advertise the fact that, I have a podcast or that I'm about to have a podcast or I'm on live or yada, yada, yada. So that's probably the main reason of why I'm on Instagram. I'm also on Instagram for the fact that there's people that I follow and, I'd like to genuinely know what they're doing day to day, and it's a quick, easy platform to use. Now, like I said, Instagram, Facebook, Meta have come up with this verified badge. Now, I'm just going to explain to you what that means when I'm talking about being verified. Let's go back a step. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink, and I just want to let you know for anyone who is interested or anyone who gives a shit, by the way, that that's probably the wrong that's probably the wrong noise. The wrong noise as well. But you may hear this bit of ASMR. Oh, that's okay. That's weird. ASMR. I'm actually drinking tequila on the tequila hour today. Yeah. Thank you. Just soak it in for a second. That was quick. Pause. Yes, I am actually drinking tequila on the tequila hour. If you do not hear this, this is a public service announcement. I am actually drinking tequila on the tequila hour. Thank you. Anyway. Road, procrastinator, get one. Love you, Road. Anyway, getting back to the subject matter of the day, verified on Instagram. Let's talk about it. What does verified mean when we talk about the Oxford Dictionary? Let's go back a couple of steps. Verified or verify means past tense. Verified, passable or verified. Make sure or demonstrate that something is true, accurate, or justified. His conclusions have been verified by his later experiments. Confirmed as to accuracy or truth by evidence, action, etc. Okay, the meaning of verified. Let's talk about the meaning of verified in accordance to Instagram. The meaning of the verified badge. Okay, so if you are living, like I said, under a rock and you're not on Instagram, then you probably don't watch this podcast. If you are, you would know that on Instagram, people who are verified have like a little blue symbol with a tick. Okay, I don't know, go to your favorite celebrity. For some reason, Kylie Kardashian comes to mind. She's not my favorite celebrity, by the way, but I'm pretty sure if I was to look at my mobile phone whilst speaking to you, that should be fucking verified. Let's go. Kylie Kardashian. Let's look here. She'd have to be. Or Kylie Jenner. Does she go by Kylie Jenner, does she? She's a fool. Yes, she does go by the word. She goes by Kylie Jenner. Okay. As an example, look up Kylie Jenner and you will see that there's a little blue circle behind her or after her name, little tick in it. That means that she is Meta verified. What does that mean? The authentic presence. I'm going to Mr. Google, my friend, my dear friend. The meaning of the verified badge has been updated to represent authenticity. An Instagram account with the verified badge next to its name now means that Instagram has has confirmed that it is the authentic presence for that person or brand. What are the benefits of being Instagram verified, you may ask? Higher trustworthiness, really. Increased brand awareness. Early access to special features. Connecting your social media accounts. Engaging and responding. Establishing a strong presence on other platforms. I am going to tell you right now, okay? Let's go back a step. What does verified mean? It means that you make sure it demonstrate that something is true, accurate, or justified. Okay? I'm going to talk about Instagram. I'm going to say to you that there is millions like myself who are on Instagram. There are millions of fake bots on Instagram. I am clearly a real person because you can see me on this podcast via YouTube live right now. I am saying to you that I requested to be verified on Instagram because if you go back to the meaning of what verified is via the Oxford Dictionary, it means that you are true or accurate or justified. Saying that I am Amanda Jeffrey, I am a real person, you can see me, you can contact me anytime. Okay? This is the notification I got back from Instagram. Your account wasn't verified because it doesn't meet the criteria for verification. You can submit another request in 30 days. Now, apparently, let's go then, because it does give you a hyperlink to what they expect people should have or encompass or the ideal of verified badges. Verified badges help people more easily find public figures, celebrities, and brands they want to follow. Now, I want to talk about this because what I'm saying to you is if you have a verified badge, you are basically saying you are a real person. You're not a fucking bot. You're not a you might talk bullshit. You might sell bullshit. You might be both. But you are a real person. You are a real company. You are verified as real. Okay? That would seem logical for the premise of what verified badges would be. But no, you'd be wrong. Verify I'm getting worked up. Verified badges are basically for people who are fucking celebrities or fucking brands or pay Instagram to have these badges. Doesn't matter. But unless you're a public figure or you're a celebrity or a brand, that's all that Instagram apparently gives a fuck about. Yeah, just ruminate on that. I'm going to have a sip of my drink. And why am I having a sip of my drink? And why am I talking about this? Because I know a lot of people wouldn't give a shit. But I'm saying to you, the premise of being verified, in my opinion, is to show other people who use Instagram that you are a real, genuine person. Okay. You're not some created AI. You're not a bot. You could be a brand. It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying to you is maybe I'm just reading, maybe like right now, I'm spitballing this right now as I'm thinking. Most people, and really, is Instagram just for bloody celebrities and people who are selling shit? Like TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, by the way. But is that all Instagram is about? Because I'm saying to you that someone who enjoys Instagram and would like to be verified to prove to anyone who gives a fuck who listens to what I have to say or watches my YouTube channel or channels or listens to my podcasts, they have reassurance that I'm a real person. I'm not a bot. I'm not coming up with bullshit. I'm verified. I'm a real person. What Instagram, though, is saying is that unless you're a fucking celebrity or you have a company and you're a brand and you're well known, you're the only people who are worthy to have these fucking verified badges. And that's ridiculous, okay? I'm calling it right now. And this is just Instagram. We can also relay this to Facebook as well because this is Meta. And Meta are promoting this bullshit and basically saying to anyone who is on Instagram or Facebook and both that unless you're famous or unless you're a public figure or unless you're a brand that is a popular brand, mind you, not just like some poor schmuck who is basically trying to, I don't know, just say as an example, you're a person who's selling you. Okay, I'm going to try and look up someone that I can give as an example that would help me. Let me think. I'm thinking I'm in Australia, so I'm bringing up an Australian brand, okay? Just as an example. The example for you today is a brand. They're called Sky and Latch, Australian sunglasses brand. Okay, they have good products. They have sunglasses. They're often on Instagram. They're promoting their products. They're a brand. Um, Let me have a look here. Are they verified? Let me see. They may be. Doesn't look like it. No, they don't. No, they're not. Sky and Latch Eyewear, Australian sunglasses brand. Not verified. Now, let's have a look how many people they have. They have 54.4 thousand followers. They follow 994 people or persons or brands. They have posted 2,844 times. They are not verified. They're clearly real. I have purchased sunglasses off them, but apparently they're not famous enough or not brand worthy enough to have a verified badge next to them. Okay, that's one example. I'm going to go to another brand. Let's go to another brand that I like in Australia. Natasha Gann. She is someone who designs amazing fashion. She's like, well, let's just read her Instagram synopsis, if you want to call it that. Natasha Gann. Clothing, iconic Australian fashion designer. She's cool. Playful, bold, and sophisticated styles, quality fabrics, fit and feel. Obviously, if someone who uses Instagram, most people who are a brand will have a hyperlink. She has a hyperlink to her store. She's followed by other people that I don't know if they're verified or not. Okay, well, that's interesting. One person who is verified that follows her. Now, does she have more? Let's go back a sec. Okay, I'm just going back because I want to know. Natasha Gann is a designer in fashion. She has beautiful fashion. I've bought her clothing. The fact that she's Australian the fact that she makes it herself, the fact that she has sizing from your smallest all the way to, I don't know, I think 22 or 24. Amazing. Her clothes, her designs are beautiful. If you know Natasha, give her some love. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you, that she's not Instagram verified, okay? There is someone who follows her, and it's a lady called Natalie. Her Instagram handle is "Let me try before you buy." You may, if you're in Australia, you would know who this person is. But again, she is also awesome. But I can see her followers are a lot higher than Natasha's. Okay, Natalie. Okay, let's go with Natasha has 50. I can't speak. 55.4 followers. Okay, that's a fucking lot. I don't care what you say. It's not a million, but it's a fucking lot. If we go then to Natalie, who is "Let me try before you buy," which is her Instagram handle, who is Instagram verified, by the way, 1.1 thousand followers. Okay, so she's got a shit ton more followers, okay, which is fantastic. But does she make herself, is she any more important? That's not even what I'm trying to get at. Natalie's a real person. Natasha is a real person. Why isn't Natasha verified and Natalie, "Let me try before you buy," is? Now, I am surmising to you that the reason why Natalie is only verified is because she has a shit ton more followers than Natasha Gann. If this is the only reason why Instagram is verifying bloody comma shit, if you're watching this, that's pathetic, okay? Let's go back again a step. To be verified is to say that you are being a true, accurate person. You are who you are, all right? The brand is a brand. Everyone who is that should be verified. You shouldn't have to apply to be verified for being a fucking real person, okay? You are a real person. What Instagram and Facebook, basically Meta, is saying to you is if you're not having a shit ton of followers or you're not a brand that is famous, they don't give a fuck about you. Now, that pisses me off. Okay? Because I'm saying to you that Instagram as a whole is supported by the fact that there is a shit ton of ordinary people on their platform using their platform. And from that, these brands then are serviced by the fact that there is a shit ton of people viewing or following, etc., and then buying products from them via Instagram because there's hyperlinks for everything. And in the meantime, Meta has decided that unless you are famous or unless you have a following or unless you are a famous brand, then you should be acknowledged and everyone else can get fucked. And I'm saying that's pathetic, okay? If you are, and why I bring this up is I'm still, as someone who likes to use this platform, and I'm not I am bagging out Instagram and Meta. What I'm saying to you is I like using this platform. Do I pay for this platform? No. Okay. Should I have to? No. In the world that now is, social media is something that is accessible for everybody. That is also accessible for people who take advantage of these platforms. Okay. I'm telling you right now, Kylie Jenner isn't checking her fucking messages. She isn't checking who follows her. She is so famous in the world of famous that what Instagram are basically, outside her door, knocking on the door, going, Kylie, we love you so much. We bow to you. You're fucking awesome. Of course, we're going to verify you. Let's talk about the fact that the majority of people who are on Instagram are just normal people. Okay. They mightn't even be like myself, where I have a podcast that I'm promoting, or that is my, like, the podcast is my personal passion. Okay. I'm not promoting it to fucking be famous. I'm promoting it because it is something that I want to do, because it is a passion of mine. Would I like people to listen to my podcast? Yes. Do I want to be famous? No. What I'm saying to you is I'm as genuine as any fucking celebrity out there. So why can I not be verified? But someone who has a shit ton of followers and is a brand that kind of is famous, they get verified automatically. But for ordinary people, who basically the majority of Instagram is made up of, and I'm going to say it, the majority of people who are on Instagram and have accounts on Instagram are normal people. They're not promoting shit. They don't have a brand. They are just ordinary human beings. Why are they not verified? But people who are famous, or people who have followers, are in there. I'm just saying, it's pathetic. And the whole premise of being meta verified is pathetic. And the fact that you're even promoting this as some sort of like badge of reason and something you should strive to do, and somehow that you are authentic because you have this badge, is total bullshit. Okay. So I'm saying to you right now, if you use Instagram and if you use Facebook and you're just a human being like myself, don't get caught up in all this bullshit about being meta verified, because honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm going to say to you now that if by chance, which will never happen anyway because I'm not famous apparently and I don't have any followers, if I get meta verified, meta verified, I will turn it off, because I am so pissed off by the fact that it is total bullshit. If you happen to be one of the people who listens to this podcast and is meta verified, I'd love to know what you think about it, because I'm saying to you right now, the whole thing is bullshit. The fact, oh, that was annoying. You could hear that. The fact that Meta as a brand are trying to promote this as something as being authentic, or because that's what it's about. It is basically saying, oh, look, if you have this badge, you are an authentic person and you're verified, and therefore you should be followed. No. Everyone who is a human being who is on Instagram and Facebook should be verified, because they are real people. The people who aren't real people, the people who are bots, or the people who create these fucking, as an example, Instagram sites not even a site, or they're just a profile where they're real people and they're trying to sell this, or fake shit, or they're trying to sell shit, or they're selling pornography or whatever, or they're trying to promote pornography. And like I said in the past, I don't give a shit. I like pornography. What I'm saying is, Instagram is not a platform for sexual pornography profiles, because there is children who will use Instagram or see Instagram and can be easily, and I won't even go down that rabbit hole, but what I'm saying to you is the fact that Meta are trying to promote this shit as a tool to then use to say that you are more authentic by having this badge is fucking bullshit. I'm saying to you right now, Instagram, Facebook, I don't want your fucking meta verified shit. I know I'm a real person, and fool you and disgusting on you to think you can get away with trying to fancy this bloody badge for people who, the majority of people who use your platforms are just ordinary people, ordinary human beings wanting to just connect with each other. That's really what. Am I wrong in surmising this? That the reason why these platforms, okay, I'm now answering my own question, but I'm pretty sure the reason why these platforms were generated in the first instance was to connect people with other people. It wasn't just about having these stupid blue badges with a tick on it to say that, guess what? You have enough followers, so therefore you're a real person. No, that is fucking bullshit. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it as it is and how I see it. Anyway, you might think that, guess what, Amanda, you are full of shito, and you might be righto in what I'm saying. But look, honestly, I had to say something because, you know, for someone who likes to create content, and for someone who, you know, is able to have the opportunity to, have access to these kind of platforms like Instagram to promote my passion, thank you. I love that. It's great. What's not great is saying to me that you're not worthy of being authentic unless you have one of these fucking badges. And the only way you can be authentic is either paying for it, or having a shit ton of followers, or being a brand that's famous. And I'm sorry, but I'm telling you right now, the majority of people who use these social media platforms are just normal people. They don't have a shit ton of followers. They're just people who just want to connect with other people. So fuck you, Meta. I'm telling you right now, fuck you, Meta. Fuck you. Okay? I am not in a society where I need to have a fancy schmancy badge to let everyone know that I'm authentic and I'm being a real person. The fact that I'm on YouTube live right now is telling you, Meta, that I'm fucking a real person and I give a shit about this shit. And perhaps you might want to, I don't know, have a board meeting and think about the reasoning why you're doing this. And the reasoning why you're making a shit ton of people like myself feel like we're not, I don't know, worthy, or we're not acknowledged, or you don't really care about, because we're not famous. So, yeah. Get into that. Suck on that. Suck on it hard, Meta. Okay? I'm saying to you that enough's enough. This is not, and straight away when I thought about this shit, I thought about, my favorite, it pretty much has to be probably of all time my favorite novel, Brave New World. And that's why I titled that in my heading, is that we're not all fucking robots, okay? There is a shit ton, millions of people who use Facebook, who use Instagram, who are just genuine people who just want to engage with genuine other people. They want to see some shit. They want to see people promote themselves. They want to see brands that they enjoy. They want to interact. What Meta is saying to you is that they don't give a fuck if you're a real person, if you're authentic, if you're a human. They only care about people who are famous and who are a brand who are famous. And that's all. And basically, everyone else can get fucked. That's what they're saying by promoting this meta verified bullshit. And yeah, I just had to come on here today because, to be honest, enough's enough. Now, don't fall for it, is what I'm trying to say to you. And I fell for it. And it's total bullo shito. So this is a public service announcement to say that don't fall for it, all right? Don't fall for the bullshit that is meta verified. You are important. You are acknowledged. You are heard. You can use these platforms and coexist and connect with people that you want to connect with. You do not need to be meta verified to be authentic, because you are an actual authentic person. Yep. So that's it. That's my gripe for today. That's it. I had to come. It just gets me annoyed, okay? Because I feel like they're so out of touch with the reason why they created this shit in the first place. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that we are happy to allow, as humans and as people who participate in these social media platforms, the fact that we have allowed this to happen and we're okay with that is not okay. And what I'm saying to you, there should be more people like me or more people all together and go, fuck you, Meta. I don't need to be verified to be acknowledged, to be authentic, to be a real account. I am fucking real, okay? And the fact that you still can't control all the bullshit accounts that pop up promoting, as one example, sexual promiscuous activities to children, then perhaps you need to take a look at yourself and get your shit tight. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, if this is something that you may or may not give a shit about, like I give a shit, okay? Perhaps you do too. I'd love to hear from you. You can contact me anytime via info@thetequilahour.com.au. That's my email address. You can also comment on this live YouTube broadcast live in the comments. So if you are so obliged to do so, let me know what you think. Write a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Is there stuff that you'd like to talk about? I'd love to know what you'd love to know or you'd like to talk about, or do you want to even be on my podcast? Reach out to me anytime. And if you are interested in following me, you can. YouTube, The Tequila Hour. I also have the One Amanda, which is another platform or another account that I use. And I'm also on IG. Maybe not for long. Maybe not for long, much longer. But anywho, thank you to those who do listen to this. Thank you to those who watch the rerun, who watch this back later on YouTube and perhaps have a laugh and think, Amanda, you've lost your marbles. And maybe I have. And if you are one of those really cool people who happen to listen to this via your favorite streaming platforms such as Google Podcasts, Apple, or my favorite streaming platform, which is Spotify, thank you for listening. Thank you for time to listen. And yeah, let me know what you think, and I'd love to hear from you anytime. So please comment, subscribe, like, and all the rest. And I will catch you on the next one. See ya. Bye.